All right, we're back. This is part two. My computer was like getting hot. My main MacBook isn't working right now, so I'm having to use like this older computer that I have, and it's kind of slow. But I really wanted to record this video, so it was like getting kind of hot. So I was like, I better save the video right now, so the first part like it doesn't like accidentally not save or something. So we're good now. This is on part two. Where was that? Yeah, I was talking about like categories between wives, girlfriends, and hoes. Yeah, so like if you, like obviously this is what I was just talking about, but it's obviously going to be like a separate YouTube video. But it's like yeah, just know your categories and treat them how they want to be treated. Like be a feminist, right? For example, like we talk about, you have your wife quality girls, you have your girlfriend quality girls, and you have your hoes. Where a lot of guys will get extremely heartbroken is they'll take a girl like that's clearly a hoe. Like they won't do all of this stuff. Like they won't background check her. They'll believe that they shouldn't be upset by a girl's past. It doesn't really matter. That's what they'll genuinely believe because that's what a lot of what this left wing feminist worldview that we basically grew up on has told you to believe. Like don't judge a girl by her past, etc. Blah blah. You should absolutely judge a girl by the past, bro. But yeah, they'll mess up because they'll take a girl that is clearly a hoe, like she is, and they'll treat her like she's like one of these wife quality girls, right? So they'll take these girls that are like clearly hoes, and they'll like try to take them on dates, like buy them flowers. They'll talk about like wanting a relationship, and she'll like entertain it, sure, but it's just like, bro, like she's a hoe, like at heart, like she doesn't want to be a wife, right? And these girls are just extremely disrespectful. They will lie to you, like they're going to continue to entertain male friends. They're basically going to do all this other stuff. Like they don't want to be a wife. So it's just like you as a man, if you try to take a girl that's clearly a hoe because you haven't done these background checks and you treat her like she's a wife quality girl, you're just going to end up being heartbroken. Like keep the categories where the categories belong, and vice versa. Treat the wives like wife quality girls. Don't treat them like hoes. Like a lot of guys will even make the mistake, like they'll have like a girlfriend for a very long time, and the girlfriend will like be absolutely like in love with them, right? And this is why like I don't blame girls that like they'll have like a serious boyfriend for like 2 years, and the guy will end up doing something stupid, right? That's why if like if a girl has like a body count of like one, and that's like the situation, like is she a wife or a girlfriend? I don't know. That's kind of debatable, but it's kind of just like a lot of guys, they'll have like a girlfriend that's like extremely like in love with them. It's like actually like a wife quality girl. But then like because they're like 18 years old and they're immature, and all guys are immature, it's dumb, and like 17, 18 years old and they're impulsive, right? They'll just treat like their wife quality girl like she's a hoe. And they'll just start being extremely disrespectful all of a sudden, and like they want to do like sexual stuff with her, and then basically it makes like this girl that like just wants to literally be a wife quality girl to literally make her like dislike the guy, and then they'll break up because it's like, bro, and then these guys will be upset about it, and they'll be like, oh, I lost my girl, I lost my girl. And it's like, well, you mess up, you mix up the categories. Like wife quality girls, yes, do all these things, take them on dates, treat them like they're actually wives, wait until like marriage or like engagement to do anything sex with them, right? Treat the wife quality girls like they're the wife quality girls. The hoes, bro, hoes do not ever consider having a relationship with him ever. They just want to get pounded because they've had other dudes before you that had sex with her basically instantly and didn't have to do any of this commitment stuff. And truthfully, a lot of these girls they don't want a serious relationship. Like a lot of these girls that are hoes that do this stuff, they don't want to have like a husband quality guy. But you as the good boy, they will lie to you and tell you that they do. And that's just probably like if you're watching this, probably a girl that you like right now, and like you kind of know watching this, she's clearly like a hoe. You've watched this, she's clearly like a hoe. She is. And you've been trying to give her like this wide quality girl treatment, like be the good guy. And she's just not gonna buy it. And you're just gonna end up getting your heart broken. Right? These girls that are hoes, and as I told you, there's nothing wrong with girls being hoes. Hoes have always existed. Just treat them how they want to be treated. And just keep it like that. And like for example, if you meet a girl that's like clearly a hoe and she just wants to have like casual sex, bro, I'm not gonna judge you. Like you do whatever you want. Like you're a full grown man, you do whatever you want. Me, like it would just kind of make me like uncomfortable, right? But like I personally like wouldn't want to like do anything like that. But there are always gonna be dudes that just have casual sex. Yeah, there are. And and it's just like, yeah, those are what the hoes are for, right? Like you do whatever you want, dude. But it's just like if you just know your categories. If a girl is clearly a hoe, you know, you don't do the wife quality treatment. You don't. And that's how you don't get heartbroken. And if a girl's like a girlfriend quality girl, if a girl's like a girlfriend, meaning like, like she's not like clearly, she's not a hoe, but she's not really a wife quality girl. She's kind of in the middle. It's just like, yeah, like you're kind of hesitant. You're kind of hesitant to like fully invest into her. Like, yeah, sure. Like you'll date her. You'll like maybe go out to eat, right? You'll maybe buy her some things. You'll be nice to her. You might talk to her. But it's just like with girls like these, like they're like girlfriend quality girls, like you're not considering like, like marriage and like having kids with them. You're not telling your family about them. You're not like posting her on her social media. Like she's not really like someone that you clearly see a future with at all. She's kind of just like, just like a girlfriend, just like something kind of casual. And with these girlfriend girls, bro, like I told you, if she told you that she dated a guy and like they had sex after like 2 months, and you're like dating her, like bro, like you shouldn't wait longer than 2 months to have sex with her. Like that's completely normal. Like if you're going on dates and you're doing girlfriend boyfriend stuff, and she had sex with the previous boyfriend within like 6 weeks, it's like, dude, if she tells you to wait longer than 6 weeks, that's actually offensive, especially if you're the better guy. At least that's the way that I view it, right? That's the number one indicator to basically tell like how much a girl likes you, right? Like obviously these wife quality girls that are like virgins, right? They're gonna like actually save themselves. Like, yeah, it's a bit different, but like, with these girls, with the girlfriends, this is basically the number one way to like tell like how like attracted they are actually is to like how quickly like they have sex with you. There's no other way, bro. This is the number one indicator. Like a lot of dudes will say a bunch of crap, bro. But it's like if a girl has already had a previous sexual partner, right? Say, she waited 3 weeks before she met this guy and they ended up having sex. If she makes you wait longer than that, she's basically saying, I'm not as sexually attracted to you as this other guy. And that should offend you, basically. That's basically what she's saying. That's probably like the number one indicator to like how much like a girl likes you is basically how long she waits before you do anything sexual with her. That's like that's the number one indicator, right? So so you have your categories, right? So here's the thing. This is a water bottle, right? Inside this water bottle, there's water. Water is good. I like water. I drink water when I'm thirsty. I have water right now when I'm talking because it helps me speak. Water is water. I love water and I drink water when I want water. However, I also like, Monster Energy. I also like energy drinks, right? And energy drinks are good for their own purpose. You drink energy drinks when you want energy. You drink them before you go to the gym. You like especially like the white Monster that I like. It actually tastes good. It has a good flavor to it. I drink the energy drinks when I want the energy drinks. I drink the water when I want the water. They are two completely different things used for two completely different purposes. If you take this water here that's in this bottle, shout out to my Chase Parker Enterprises water bottle, but it's like, bro, if I took this water here and I like literally like close my eyes or like I'm praying that I want this water to turn into Monster Energy, you're going to be continuously disappointed when it stays water because it's water. Enjoy this water, drink the water, use the water when you want the water, and then if you want the energy drink, go get an energy drink. But this water is never going to be an energy drink. And no matter how much you sit here and try to pretend it's an energy drink, it's never going to change. And that's exactly how it is. So know your categories, bro. You have your wife quality girls, your girlfriends, and your hosts, and just treat them accordingly. Treat the wives like the wives. Don't treat the wife quality girls like they're hoes because they will leave you and you'll be upset because you actually lose a good girl. And that happens. You know, girlfriend quality girls, you know, don't treat them like total hoes. Like maybe you're doing some commitment stuff, sure. But you're not. If she had sex with another guy within like a month, bro, and she tells you have to wait till marriage and and you have to court her and don't buy it. And like hoes, bro, me personally, you do whatever you want. You're a full grown man. You can have sex with whatever you want. But it's just like, yeah, like hoes, like just basically just pound them for free. And that's what these hoes want. They literally just want a dude that that just pounds them for free outside of a relationship, right? And treat the hoes like the hoes. Treat the wives like the wives. And it's that simple, right? And this is another thing, bro. This is kind of what I was just saying. If a girl ever got pounded for free, Like she ever got pounded for free, she had sex with a guy for free, meaning like outside of a commitment relationship. He didn't have to take her on dates. He didn't have to do anything. Just inside of your brain, like just mentally check that off as like a girl that you will never have a serious relationship with ever. She would never be a serious relationship. She's never someone that you ever consider like settling down with, having children with. She's never like a woman that you would want like raising your daughter, right? Because your daughter's going to be a reflection of her. Just just exit off. Kind of like how we were saying earlier. Like, don't ignore these red flags. If you see any of these, just exit out of her brain. Like, she's never gonna be a girl that you're ever gonna see like consider a serious relationship with ever. So as soon as like you meet a girl that has any of these things, you just kind of like you don't even acknowledge her. Like she doesn't exist. Like she's not real. So it's like yeah, you're falling in love with these girls. Like you're probably falling in love with some girl right now, and you've been watching this video. And I'm just telling you, it's just like yeah, like bro, yeah, no, just don't, bro. Like, this will literally save you from probably killing yourself one day. This is deep. This is deep, bro. But it's just like, yeah, like, bro, like most of these girls are like hoes. And obviously, not all girls are hoes, but like there are some girls that are just hoes. And obviously, they won't tell you that they're hoes. But like most of these girls that are hoes, they're on a carousel, bro. Like, you know how when you're on a kid and you go to like the fair, whatever, like the carousel and it kind of goes round and around and around. That's kind of how these girls are. They're basically on a carousel. They're just going around and around like the season, bro. It's like they hop on a new guy basically every season. Like they'll literally be, talking to some guy casually for like the first 3 months of the year. They're just doing sexual stuff. She is like, and then like the second part of the year, like March through like July, she's like dating another guy or dating another guy, and he's basically just coming over. She's coming over and like basically just having sex with them for free, and then she'll get another guy. It's like a season. Like a lot of these girls, they'll just have like previous, like they'll have like a bunch of sexual partners. None of these men, obviously, like we as men know, like most we kind of know. We're just like, yeah, a girl's a hoe, she's a hoe. Like that's what she is, right? Like none of these men that she's ever previously dated have ever had the intention of having a serious relationship with her. And if a girl's ever basically just got pounded for free, just don't even consider dating her, bro. And like it's kind of what I said earlier. Like if a girl has met another guy, right, and they just had sex like within like a week of knowing each other, and she says you need to wait longer, it's just like, bro, like it doesn't even make sense. Like especially if you're like the better man, like if you're literally the better man, like you're grinding, you're trying in your personal life, you're actually working to like make yourself better, and she's like, oh yeah, like you have to wait longer than the other guy. Like that's to genuinely offend you. And that's what I'm saying to like a lot of like the good boys and like the good boys, like you want to be like the family man, you want to be like the good man, like you want to have a serious relationship. But I'm just telling you, like these girls that are like hoes or have had like previous like relationships where they just got pounded for free, and she's telling you you need to wait longer. It's like first of all that should offend you as being like the better man, and like it doesn't even like make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. You're literally the better man. Why is she making you wait longer? It doesn't make sense, bro. Another thing is if a girl ever tells you like, because a lot of these girls, I just said like these girls will like go around basically on like a penis. They'll go around like a penis carousel, bro. Like the seasons, it will be like every season it'll be like a different guy. Like if a girl tells you she was ever like seeing a guy or she was in a situation ship, bro, she was getting pounded for free. She was like if a girl tells you, oh yeah, I was just seeing a guy for a few months. I was in a situation ship. She was getting pounded for free. And just instantly cross her out of your mind as like any girl you would ever have any intention of like taking seriously, like at all. And another thing is with these girls that are like hoes, they will tell you they want a serious relationship. They will tell you they want to get married. They will tell you they will have kids. They will say that they want a good provider man to pay their bills. You, Mr. Good Boy, right? They'll tell you this. They'll tell you this. Like these girls that are clearly hoes, they'll tell you this, and you'll buy it because you don't have like a lot of like experience with like women, and you never had another girl interested in you, so you'll like buy it. But it's just like, bro, if you give them that treatment, like they'll always be extremely ungrateful. They'll never appreciate it because they don't want to be wives. They just want to get like smashed for free, right? That's what literally they want. That's what they've always done. And you got to think like, bro, like that. You got to think like most girls are like 18, 19 years old. Like, they don't want to have kids, obviously, because they're young. So they're on like birth control. They're on some type of like contraceptives, right? They don't really want like a serious relationship. They don't really want to get married. They don't really want to have any commitment. They just kind of just want like a Chad boyfriend that they just talk to that just like pounds them for free and doesn't even have like, anything much to do with them outside of that. That's what literally most girls want. Like that's what most girls like want, especially like girls that have like these that like they have male friends. They're probably doing it with some of them. They party, they go out, they have bad family relationships, they don't have a strong father. They're talking to a lot of guys on social media. It's just like, bro, like most of these girls like they just want to get pounded by like one of their guy friends and they just don't want to get committed to them that much. And that's what they want. And if you're one of these guys and like you do whatever you want, you're a full grown man, but it's just like, bro, just smash these girls for free. Like, don't give them this wife quality treatment. Do not ever like consider them to want to have a serious relationship because they don't want one. They will tell you, but they don't. Like me personally, like I wouldn't feel comfortable like doing this. But it's just like, yeah, like you do whatever you want. Like literally put them in tears in your brain. Like put them in tears in your brain. Like once you see any of these like red flags in your sexual past, like, oh yeah, this is clearly a hoe. And you do whatever you want. But like for most of these guys, you'd be like, yeah, this is clearly a hoe. I'm just gonna smash her for free, right? And I'm never gonna consider a serious relationship with her. That's what you do. When you meet a wife quality girl, treat her like she's a wife quality girl. But you kind of have to organize them in tiers in your brain. That's why I'm saying, like say for example, as soon as you start to kind of catch feelings for a girl, background check her, know what tier she exists in, and like even for example, like a lot of guys, like I feel like some guys have the story. That's what I'm saying. Do it at the beginning because I've heard stories of like guys like they'll end up dating a girl and they're nervous to ask her about her past in the beginning, and they'll find out later that she was like actually like a hoe. Like, she was actually like a massive hoe, and then they'll get like insecure about it, and they'll feel like really bad or they'll get really anxious about the relationship because I was like when you hear that like you're in love with this girl and you're thinking about spending the rest of your life with her and like you want to have kids with her and you're like does she want to be like a good mother for my kids or whatnot and you're hearing she did all this like stuff and it's just like disgusting. Like the other man is like kind of making fun of you because he's just like, oh yeah, like I basically just smashed her for free like 100 times, and now he's the dude like marrying her, paying her bills. Like, dude, it's like it makes you feel bad. Like it's disrespectful. Like, yeah, like it's completely normal, right? It's just like, yeah, like I don't want to be obese because I want people to look at me and know that I have self control over what I put in my mouth. It's the same thing, bro. Like men, we judge other men, right? Like you're not insecure for that disgusting you. But it's just like it's better to always like know in the beginning because a lot of guys will find out like their wives or like their girlfriends that they're already kind of in love with and they've been dating for a while just have like huge hoe past, and then by then it's like too late. So they're kind of like they have a lot of like resentment for their partner like already because they didn't start from the beginning like knowing what category she was in. If from the beginning you just knew she was a hoe and you treated her like she was a hoe, you just literally just pounded her for free, you had no intention of dating her, honestly that would probably even be like a better situation. Like because like if you're dating this girl, like you're just like you're dating her, you're like having sex or whatever, like once you build up that resentment, it like makes it worse. But from the beginning, if you just know she's just a hoe, she's a hoe. Like she's a hoe. She's always gonna be a hoe. You would honestly like enjoy the relationship with the time you'd spent with more. Like you wouldn't have this anxiety. So you just gotta kind of put them in tiers, man. You gotta know where you exist. And like that's why it's important because like with you being a good boy, these women will lie to you about their past. They will. They will lie to you. They will lie to you. And that's what I'm saying. You kind of got to manipulate them to like figure it out. Because like you'll be talking to a girl and she'll be like, oh yeah, I had like one ex boyfriend in high school, and then like she'll be like, oh yeah, we just kissed, we made out, and you'll be like, oh yeah, what really happened? And you don't want to judge her, and she'll be like, oh yeah, but we had sex as well, and she's not a virgin. She's not. She just literally lied to you. like, bro, she just literally lied to you. So it's just like, yeah, bro, dude, you gotta know because they will lie to you about their past. So it's just like, yeah, what I just said. Water will never be like soda, or the example like the energy drink. Water will always be water. Treat the water as such. Use the water when you want the water. You cannot change her, bro. Like a lot of dudes will meet these girls, they're clearly like hoes, and they'll try to treat them like their wives with the hope that they can change these girls. I'm like, bro, you can't. Like, bro, changing yourself is already hard enough. Like, bro, if you want to literally get more money, you want to get in better shape, you want to do better in like your school class, like it takes a lot of work already for you personally. If you're personally trying, it's hard. So you're trying to change someone else, bro. It's so nearly impossible. You can't if you're a guy and you're trying to genuinely find like a wife quality girl, you can't take a girl that already like has a promiscuous past, like was a hoe. You'll never be able to turn her into a wife quality girl ever, and just accept that as a general rule of fact. She's never going to be a wife quality girl. A wife quality girl will always be found from the second you meet her as a wife quality girl, and that's a general rule to like live by. Like with like meeting people in general, especially like dating, just assume that the girl you meet today or the girl that she is today is going to be the exact same person that she is like 50 years from now if you end up getting married forever. So it's just like, yeah, if she's just like a disrespectful, like lying, attention, seeking hoe right now, just assume like, bro, if you date her for 10 years, she's gonna be the same. And that's why a lot of these dudes they get depressed and they get divorced and they end up depressed and suicidal and sexless marriages and killing themselves, losing all their money, and their kids don't even respect them because they don't background this stuff, bro. This kind of stuff saves dudes' lives. Genuinely, it's getting kind of deep. And that's another thing. Like these girls want this, and you got to remember, like these girls that are like clearly hoes, bro. A lot of them are going out like drinking, partying, like anyway, right? Like they are. Like most of them are having like a pretty fun time, like in their life. And here's like the true like red pill about like women. Like a lot of guys would be like, "Oh yeah, I treated her with respect. I liked her. I was kind to her. I'm trying to be a good person." And she still chose to like not date me, and she chose like this other guy that was a loser. And it's like, yeah, because like women are loyal to like their emotions. She's not thinking that you're the better man. She's not necessarily thinking that. Like she kind of knows, like, oh yeah, he maybe has a good career going for him, but she's not subconsciously thinking like I'm going to date him for his future. The wife quality girls will maybe think that, but like with these girls that are like toes or like in the girlfriend category, they just want the fun guy that feels good in the moment, that's going to take them to the club, that's going to buy them drinks. Like most of them, if they were to date you, like think like if you date a girl that's like in a sorority, she's going to parties, she has a bunch of friends, she's extremely addicted to attention, and you just become like the guy that's like just in the gym working nonstop, bro. Her life is literally gonna get worse dating you. Like it's gonna be more boring, right? And you're not gonna be able to change that. So you kind of got to think about it that way. Like I remember when I was 18 years old, I had this really big crush. I really liked this girl, and she was kind of like a really big sorority girl. She went to like clubs, drunk a lot. Huge red flag. At the time, I thought that she was this perfect girl, but looking back at it, I'm just like, yeah, this is clearly a girl that like a serious relationship would have never worked with. Like she was clearly a hoe. Like she was just clearly a hoe. But when I was 18, I didn't like think that. Anyway, this girl kind of ended up. She was like leading me on or whatever. And, whatever. And I remember at the time I was really upset because I really liked this girl and she was really pretty. She was. And she ended up like dating another guy, and I genuinely didn't understand because I'm like, bro, like I'm actually like I'm the better man. Like I'm 18 years old. I'm doing that. Like I'm working. I'm going to the gym every day. I'm doing good in my classes. Like I'm by all definitions like the better man. Like I remember when I was in high school, I had a 4.6 GPA in high school. Like my class rank was like seventh out of like 500. Like I was like top 1.3% of my class. And all like the other people, like I think in my high school, I was ranked like seventh in my class. So there were six people in front of me and only one of them was like a guy. Right. And he was like kind of like, he was like kind of short. He was like kind of short and he like wasn't really like social. So like, but I also like, so like, but me when I was in high school, like I did good in my grades. I like worked a lot. I went to the gym. Like I was jacked. Like, I got pictures of me when I was like 17, 18 years old. Like I was pretty ripped. But it's just like, yeah, like by all definitions, like you were objectively like the better man. Like you would think a lot of women would be interested in you. Like when I was 18 years old, like I thought like a bunch of girls would like me. And now I understand it's just like, bro, girls, they don't care. Like the wife quality girls maybe do. But like most girls, bro, they just want to have fun. They just want to have fun. By the time they're 18, so by the time they get 30, to because when women get older, that's when they get really insecure about not like getting married, especially when like a lot of their friends are getting married and like having children. So they'll basically just be hoes for all of their youthful years. They'll basically just have sex with terrible guys that have no intention of ever taking them seriously, and then they'll look for you, Mister Good Boy. They'll lie about their past, and then they'll try to find a nice guy that will pay their bills. That is literally how this cycle happens. So yeah, just another thing to think about. So another thing is when you're doing this, just like a full disclaimer, do not judge her, bro. Like if a girl, like if you're kind of starting to feel a girl, if you're really starting to like a girl, and she tells you something about her past initially that kind of disgusts you, it's not your job to like try to correct her or get angry about it. Because like imagine like in that example I told you earlier where I was talking to the girl, she was 18, she was telling me about her past with like this guy. At that moment, like I didn't react negatively. I kind of just stopped talking to her. Like say for example, if you're talking to a girl and she was like, "Oh yeah, but did you know I had like a threesome?" You don't really judge her. You're like, "Oh wow, that's crazy." And then you just like say something like, "Oh yeah, is it raining outside? I gotta go. Yeah, my mom's calling me. I gotta go. See you later." Like you don't really judge her. Like it's not your job to judge her. It's not your job to you know tell her she needs to behave in a certain way because she's gonna do whatever she wants, bro. My computer's geeking, bro. What's going on? You still recording? But it's just like, yeah, bro. Like throughout this entire time, like you're doing the background checks. You're doing all these things. Honestly, bro, interview your ex boyfriend. like, Loki, do that, bro. That's probably actually a good idea. Like, if you're seriously considering dating a guy, like interview your ex boyfriend, bro. Like literally. But it's just like, yeah, like don't judge her. It's not your job to do that. You're not going to be able to change her in any way. Just kind of just break it up respectfully. Just be like, yeah, that's not the girl for me, and just treat her how she wants to be treated. You can't change her. Like, be a feminist. Like, be a feminist. Treat the women how they want to be treated. Give them what they want, bro. Like girls that clearly act like hoes, treat them like hoes. Never consider having a serious relationship or dating them ever. The girls that are the wife quality girls, treat them like the wife quality girls. Take them on dates, like do stuff like that. And it's like, bro, like judge a book by its cover, bro. Like, I don't even know why I put this in there, but it's just like, say for example, like some people might say it's just like Chase, you can't say that like what's an example? Like most of these red flags are pretty bad. Like if you see a girl she looks super liberal. She hates men. She goes out to bars and parties and she's out of shape and she has like nose piercing and like sleeves of tattooed and like colored hair. Most guys would genuinely like assume that yeah, like this is not a wife quality girl, right? Like you should not date this girl. And here's the thing: for all intents and purposes, yes, I'm telling you to judge a book by its cover because for 100 women that are like that, like I just described, like yeah, 99% of them not wife quality girls. But there might be that one guy out there that'll be like, "Oh yeah, I found my wife, Chase. I love her." Right? And I'll be like, "That's great, bro." But it's just like yeah, it's like that's one example out of 100 women, and you were right the other 99 times. So it's just like, bro, judge a book by its cover, and you'll be right 99% of the time. And then when you're wrong the 1% of the time, the loss, is doesn't even matter in comparison to you were right the 99 other times. And another thing is, bro, like judge women by their actions, bro. Especially like you, the good boys, like they would lie to you. They would tell you, like, I want a serious relationship. They'll tell you this, but judge like what they do, right? Like if she's telling you that she wants a serious relationship and she's leading you on, she's telling you that, she's saying she wants to go on dates, she's saying these things, she wants a serious relationship. But you watch her behavior. She's going to nightclubs, she's drinking, she's partying, she's entertaining male friends, you know, like she's wearing very revealing clothing out. And if you tell her not to do that, she tells you you're insecure. Her actions are clearly saying she doesn't want to be a wife. Like, yes, she might be like the young, like, yeah, I want to have fun, single girl era. But it's just like, bro, there are girls that don't do that. Like, there are 18, 19-year-old girls that don't do stuff like that because they want to get married. They want to have serious relationships. Like, those do exist. They do. So it's just like, yeah, like judge women by their actions, not what they say to you. Like, but I don't want to say not to listen to them because that's going to sound bad. But it's just like, for all intents and purposes, if you're considering like dating a girl, ignore like the words that she says. Like, because girls can tell you like, yeah, like I love you, like you're the man of my dreams, and like, bro, you literally, you know, check their behavior and it just doesn't align with what they're telling you. So watch her actions, bro. And another thing is like women are completely loyal to how they feel in the moment. Like, if you have your friend that's a man, like most men, like we have like especially like a masculine men, like there are feminine men that are like, just like weird, but like a lot of like masculine men, like with like that have dignity and honor, like we stick by our word. Like if I tell you I'm gonna do this way, I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna lie about it. And even if I feel terrible the day I'm supposed to do it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Most women like they're not like that, especially like the young like feminine girls, bro. Like no woman is ever gonna suffer for you. Like no woman is gonna feel like bad for like lying to you. They're just low to how they feel in the moment. So like a lot of guys, they'll be like, my girl was acting this way, and then she acted different another way. It's like, bro, women are just completely loyal to how they feel in the present moment. Like they're literally just like cats. Like men are kind of like dogs. Like they're excited to see you and they'll basically talk to you and like look at you the entire time you're around them. Women are kind of just like cats. It's like they'll come up to you, they'll literally be completely entertained by you for like a little bit, and then like once you start like giving them a little bit of attention, they'll just literally walk away from you and become like interested in something else. And you'll literally like try to like say hi to the cat. Like you'll like not yell at the cat, but you'll like kind of like get the cat's attention, and it'll just be completely uninterested in you, which is just literally how like women are. Men are literally like dogs, and women are like cats. Like they are, and they're completely loyal to how they feel in the moment. And bro, it's like I wish this weren't like the case. But like a lot of you guys, you try to like treat women, or you try to like talk to, or like treat your girlfriend like she's a man, and it's just like, dude, you're gonna just be continuously disappointed if you don't like actually understand how they are. It's just like, yeah, she can say she loves you one day, she can, say that, but do her actions actually align that? Like in the moment, when you're being nice to her and you like bought her lunch or whatever, she might say, I love you. Because in the moment, yeah, maybe she felt that. But but the next week she'd be something completely different. And you as a man, you'd be like, oh, this girl lied to me. And she's like, well, she didn't necessarily lie to you. Because at the moment, she did say that she loved you, but that's how she felt in the moment. Now she just doesn't feel that way, so now that's why she's ignoring you and not talking to you. And I feel like a lot of guys, like, dude, like that's why they'll get heartbroken. Like, I really like this girl, and like she ghosted me. And I'm just like, bro, you're talking to like an 18-year-old girl, dude. Like, come on. Like, did you really? Why did you believe what she said anyway? Like, dude, you should have known better. But it's just like, yeah, like you as a man, like if you don't understand them, you're just gonna be completely disappointed when they don't like behave the way that you think. So yeah, that was the entire presentation. Yeah. So yeah, summarize background checks. Don't ignore red flags. Background check her as soon as you catch any feelings. Make sure you know what category she's in. If she ever had a hookup, a situationship, or basically got pounded for free by any guy that did not commit to her in any way, don't date her. And yeah, and like I said, it's not your job to judge her. It's never your job to be disrespectful. It's never your job to tell her she needs to behave in a certain way. But yeah, that's kind of my talk on bro on how to tell if a girl is a hoe and is not wife quality. So yeah, I hope you learned something from that, good boys. Make sure you stay safe out here. God bless all of you. Hope you guys have a good day or good night. It's like 1:30 a.m. So yeah, see ya.